I believe this is my best troll yet. She says, hi, good evening, dot, dot, dot. And I say, hi, good evening back. And she says, how are you doing, dot, dot, dot. Nice to meet you here. And I'm doing as good as a tree. That's what I said. And I said, nice to meet you here, there, and everywhere. Dr. Seuss reference. But she says, you're welcome. And she asked, what's your real name and where are you from? And I said, hi, my name is, Wiki 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 Slim Shady. I'm from Detroit. It's versus everybody. And she goes along with that. How old are you, she asks. I'm like, I'm too old for you. You're an adult. I just meant I'm 100 years old. And I don't know how I'm talking to you through this phone like this. Is this MySpace? I heard my grandkids talk about it. She asked, are you single? And then she's like, your grandkids talk about what? I say, I got all the retirement ladies crawling at me. Literally, they can't walk too well. I have grandkids and all these retirement home ladies. Is that okay? I'm technically single. MySpace. I think it has to do with NASA. I explained to her. Space NASA, but I will really like to know more about you if you don't mind. I bet you would. I just opened a new account back. My first account got hacked. I'm Elizabeth by name, single with 1 kids, but passed away 4 years ago. So I'm confused. She's saying she has kids, but they passed away. So she's saying she still has kids. I don't know. And I respond, sure, dang, I hate hackers trying to get to know people more. Because she's talking about, I'd like to know more about you. So I'm like, sure, dang, I hate hackers trying to get to know people more, but steal their info to get their bank accounts and take everything. Don't you hate people like that? And I said, who passed away? I'm sorry to hear that. Did you pass? I have to sound, like, sympathetic. Of course, this is a bot, so I'm less sympathetic, but at least I can pretend to be sympathetic. And then she says very bad things about the hackers. Don't you hate people like that? And it's just making no sense. Who passed away? I'm sorry to hear that. Did you pass? And she says very bad things. So both of those answers don't make any sense. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, I like to find them and expose what they do. Yep. That's why I stopped posting my pictures on social media again. And I said, stealing pictures is the worst crime imaginable. Well, technically what they do, it's bad, but, like, I was talking about, like, pictures on the internet, like, oh, no, I'm sharing memes or something, you know what I mean? So, and she says, I lost my kids 4 years ago. Yeah, you are right. She says, I'm so sorry. And I say, I'm so sorry to hear that. And she says, I am single with no kids, thanks. And then I say, I don't know kids, not one. Don't know any children. Even though, like, I'm sure we all know at least, like 3 or 4 kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like cousins or something. But anyway, she goes, how long have you been single? And what keep you single? And I say, in my 100 years, I've been single, all of them. But when I was a fetus, I dated the fetus and the next door neighbor. She was pregnant too. And she says, so she got pregnant and you accept it, right? She was thinking like, oh, you impregnated her and you accepted it, right? Like, no, that's not what I was saying at all. And then I say, you just have to accept when your neighbors want kids. It's really hard to accept someone else's life choices, you know? Being sarcastic. She says, yes, you know, all right, when you don't have choice then to acceptable. And I said, I'm pro-abortion. Kill every baby till we all die off worldwide. Not being exaggerated in the slightest. So, yeah, and then I said, You don't have choice and be acceptable. Yeah, sadly. And I asked her, do you agree with my stances? And she says, yes, I'm trying to grab that. Can I have your pictures? And I said, we'll grab it together. And she asked what I do for a living. And I say, the lungs and heart do it for me. One sec, I'll send a pic. You mean your lungs and heart provide you what you will eat? She is so confused. You can obviously tell this is fake. And she's like, okay, I'm waiting. And then I send a picture of Eustace off of Courage the Cowardly Dog and say, this is me. She says, smile, you're funny. And so I sent another picture of him smiling. And and I say, I'm shy of the camera. Don't make fun of how I look. I don't need to eat. I learned how not to. Those suckers are still doing it. Pathetic. Yeah. All the people who eat, they're pathetic. Just kidding. Where are you from? And she says, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I wanted to make sure if she lied or not, because her profile says Las Vegas, Nevada, so she didn't lie about that, but she lied originally, I'm sure. And then she goes on and says, I don't get you. You asked for pictures and you're sending me this. See, she's getting suspicious. Finally, her brain is starting to work. And then she says, I don't understand what you sent to me. And then I say, those are my pictures. I'm 100 years old, remember? She says, what kind of pictures is this? Who is this on your profile? And I said, this guy is not me. I troll people on the internet about it. And then she just says, okay, with 2 Ks. So, I think this was the funniest one I ever did. Is if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically. Got him.